Yo, what is going on, guys? This is failing YouTuber Marvin, and I have for you guys today another YouTube gameplay. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that little bit of introduction music before the commentary started. This is going to be a Black Ops 1 31-in-1 team deathmatch on the map Jungle, I believe. I honestly don't remember. Like I said, old gameplay. Hopefully my Xbox won't lag so much when I play on Xbox One, and I'll actually be able to get fresh gameplays. But, you know, I have a ton of gameplays back on my hard drive that I need to use up anyway, so using it right now. So I'm doing a series that I've had the idea for a while, but just never really made a video on it, and it's going to be called YouTuber. So I tweeted out, and I actually just copied and pasted just basically the same thing I said in the tweet into a ton of DM messages, because a lot of people, I guess, they don't turn on notifications and stuff and don't see the tweets. Anyway, I got a few responses. I basically asked, you know, what YouTuber you want to see, and I had multiple people say Jev. 2 of my subscribers DM me, and guys, I'm going to link them down in the description, their Twitters, if you want to go follow them, and you know, it pays off to actually listen to me and follow me on Twitter and just do what I ask you to do. You know, it pays off, guys. They suggested to me to do Jev, if I didn't already mention it, FaZe Jev, and I've watched this dude quite a bit, so I didn't have to, you know, go do hours of research, you might say, into his channel, you know, which I may do in the future if you guys suggest me to do that. I know a few people are saying do me, but you know what I mean? I figured it would be better to do like a larger YouTuber, somebody everybody knows, at least for the very first episode. And you guys can leave a comment down below if you have any other people you want to see after this, if this does pretty well. We'll have to see. One thing I need to mention, just one more thing before the commentary starts that I need to mention, is that I actually have managed to sign into my failing YouTube account on Xbox One, or at least I have the password for it so I can do so. My only problem is I don't have Black Ops 3 yet because my weird friend hasn't done the license transfer with me yet. I've tried messaging him on Skype and Xbox both, and he hasn't responded. I don't know if he's ignoring me or if he's busy. What exactly is going on? I think he said he might be going on vacation, but I'll keep you guys updated. Just don't make any assumptions on me getting Black Ops 3 soon. Alright, so anyway, we're gonna get right into this. FaZe Jev. So we're gonna rate him for 7 different things, I believe. There's gonna be 50 points total. So every other category besides the first one's gonna be worth 7, and then the very first one's gonna be worth 8, because skill is the very most important category to me, guys. I think that's the very most important trait to have, and I'm just gonna give him, I'm gonna say 6 out of 8, because, you know, obviously he's good enough to join FaZe, clearly, even though FaZe, to be completely honest, guys, they're not really, you know, insanely skilled. They're really more the kind of people that are just entertainers. They're really not so much, you know, based on skill. Other clans, you know, they have really crazy players. FaZe, I feel like it's just more based on entertainment, but anyway, it's definitely what his channel is entertainment, and I'm giving him a 6 out of 8. He always says he's really bad, which he's really not. He's above the average player in my opinion. I think he's pretty good. Obviously he snipes, and you know, I'm not personally not that great at sniping. I hear a lot of people say it's kind of hard to do, but you know, he does above average, but he's not great at sniping at the same time, in my opinion. You know, he gets some kill feeds. He's not a ridiculously good player. He's not really a standout good player in my opinion. I'm gonna give him a 6 out of 8. Sense of humor, I'm gonna give him a 7 out of 7. I love how he always makes jokes and like references to different things, and he'll just talk about anything. Not gonna embarrass about it. He just has no filter for the most part anyway, until it involves fisting, which then he does have a filter. That's another thing that I just love about Jev's channel. Everybody commenting fist me daddy. I think that's pretty funny. Just in general, he has a good sense of humor. He takes jokes pretty well, and just overall, he makes me laugh a lot of time when I watch his videos. Upload consistency, I'm gonna give him a 7 out of 7 because he posts daily. You really can't hate on someone that posts daily, guys. I post daily, he posts daily, a lot of people post daily, and a lot of people don't post daily when they really could. Even if it was a kind of simple video, they can definitely post daily. And I know some people double upload, so you should be like, and you might be like, oh, you know, give him a 6 out of 7 because some people double upload, and that's even better. But you know, double uploading, that's going above and beyond. You don't have to double upload. A daily upload is just plenty. That's definitely enough. You don't need to go beyond that unless you feel the need to. Effort, I'm actually gonna give him a 6 out of 7 because some of his videos aren't really long enough, and I know some people are into shorter videos. Some of you guys probably wish a few of my videos were shorter because you just don't have the time to watch my longer videos. But Jev, I'm pretty certain 99% of his fan base wants bigger videos. Everybody's always asking him, hey, can you make longer videos? And when he makes a 5-6 minute video, they don't mind. But then sometimes he makes like a 4-minute video, and I know for a fact I'm always like, dude, why didn't he make a longer video? You know, he's mentioned before in his videos how he actually makes his commentaries, and he says he makes the cut commentaries, and he just plays the game for a few hours at a time, and he just gets all of the different talking about things recorded, and he posts it to YouTube. And you know, he could, if he wanted to, probably make a 20-minute long cut commentary, but then he wouldn't have videos for the next days. You know, that wouldn't work too well. I feel like since he does that, especially, he could definitely have longer commentaries, but he doesn't. Or cut commentaries, whatever you want to call them. I'm giving him a 6 out of 7 because some of his videos aren't as long as people want him to be. Personality, I'm going to give him a 7 out of 7. I don't think there's very many people out there that aren't gonna give Jev a 7 out of 7. Everybody loves his personality. He's funny. He's really nice. I mean, obviously he's gonna be nice to his fans and stuff, you know, but he's just a really nice person in general when he talks to people in lobbies, when he responds to haters. Just overall, very, very nice person. And he's very talkative, which I think is just a really good thing for your personality. I personally think I'm very talkative as well. Like, for example, when I do a cut commentary, it's 8 minutes long. When most people are posting like 4 minutes and half the time they're stuttering through it, trying to think of what they want to talk about. I'm always talking about something. And I think being talkative is a pretty good trait to have. Commentary skill, I'm actually going to give him a 5 out of 7. Now, I don't know if you guys noticed this. You guys are probably thinking, oh, why not a 7 out of 7? He actually cuts up his videos a lot. Now, obviously, I cut up my videos quite a bit too, and I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm not saying I'm a 7 out of 7. I watch some of his vlogs. You notice that, like, 1 second he's talking about something, then, oh, cut, you know, another thing. And he's just, like, bouncing all around. The camera's kind of moving around a lot, and it's just, you can tell he's making cut after cut after cut. It's just, like, a lot of cuts, and, I mean, obviously, I make quite a few cuts in my commentaries. Like I said, I'm not saying I'm great at commentating at all, because I'm really not. But, you know, if you are really, truly good at vlogging, you could just stand there and talk about something for a couple minutes straight without actually having to make any cuts, in my opinion. The less you have to edit, the better you are at commentating. It's just kind of obvious, I feel like. Diversity, I'm gonna give him a 6 out of 7. So he mostly posts BO3, which is why I'm giving him the 6 out of 7, even taking a point off to begin with. You know, he could be posting other games, if nothing else. Mortal Kombat, I know for a fact I like his Mortal Kombat videos. A lot of other people do, and he doesn't really do them very often. The reading messages videos, everybody wants him to do more of them, but he really doesn't. He kind of sticks with Black Ops 3, and he does do some vlogs and stuff. He makes it up from time to time, but for the most part, it's Black Ops 3, and I'm not taking off more points because I know for a fact everybody wants to see Black Ops 3 for the most part. The majority of people want to see that game because it's a new game, and obviously, guys, I can't post it yet because, well, you know, you try to hop on last gen Black Ops 3, it's pretty disgusting. So anyways, guys, go follow the people that suggested Jev to me as the person to do this series on. Their links will be down in the description below. Go follow them, guys, like I said. And if you guys have any suggestions for a YouTuber, just name any YouTuber. It can be yourself, it can be someone else. If you guys have anybody you want me to do for episode 2, if I choose to do an episode 2, leave a comment down below or tweet at me, and I will probably get around to doing them. If I get duplicate people, like multiple people saying the same exact person, I will probably for sure do them. Try to get these comments out as soon as possible because I do have to look into people's channels to give an honest review of them. So his overall rating I'm going to be giving him, guys, is a 44 out of 50, which obviously is a pretty good rating. There's a few things I just took a couple points off or just 1 point off, you know, here and there. Overall, I think he's an excellent YouTuber. I find him very entertaining, and I watch him every day over just about any other YouTuber in my subscriptions. I've been working on that intro, by the way, guys. I don't have it done yet. I've been having some problems with Cinema 4D, like I was kind of saying in my last video. It's a pretty troublesome software to try to use, very complicated, but trust me, this is intro. If I can manage to pull it off, it's gonna look very, very sexy, like, you know, your days are about to be. Hint, hint. Anyway, guys, this has been Failing YouTuber Marvin. Follow me on Twitter. Link will be down in the description below. Like if you guys enjoyed the video and want me to turn this into a series. Subscribe for more daily uploads. Have a sexy day.